This is the video script, Virginia 2025 election, why polls mislead again. Good evening and welcome to the Motley Patriot. Join me as we analyze Virginia's 2025 elections, and I'm glad you're here today. I appreciate you taking the time. We're going to look into the race for governor, attorney general, lieutenant governor, and then the House of Delegates. Now, polls currently favor Democrats, but historical patterns and obviously recent developments, they suggest a Republican red wave is likely. And let's examine the evidence. And as we all know, polls have been wrong before, so we'll take that in consideration. Anyway, real quick, we got swagger. How about that, huh? Our sunscreens for our cars. Anyway, so let's get to the meat of the matter. As I said, polls have been wrong before. Now, in 2016, Hillary Clinton led by 3.2 points in a real clear politic average, yet Donald Trump won, driven by a strong rural turnout. In 2024, Kamala Harris had a 10.3 point lead in a New York Times polling, but late scandals and voter shifts secured Trump's victory. There you go. Now, Virginia 2021 election offers a closer lesson. Glenn Youngkin's upset over Terry McAuliffe, 50.6% to 48.6%, fueled by parental outrage over Loudoun County school scandal. And McAuliffe's claimed that, now if you remember this one, parents shouldn't control what schools teach their kids. Someone make the case that similar dynamics are at play now, and I am here to make that case. Now, here's some more thought, more food for knowledge here. First, rural voter turnout. Polls missed Trump's rural margins in 2016 and 2024, 20 to 30 points in swing states. And Youngkin's 25-point advantage in over 50 Virginia counties in 2021. Early voting data shows Smith County is up 10%, and Charlotte County at 97% of 2024 turnout levels. This could shift 4 points to Winsome Earl Sears in the governor's race. That would move her from a 10-point polled deficit to a 3-point lead. Big numbers. At least that's based on internal Republican estimates. I think a lot of people would find those to be pretty rational. Second, now this is the big one. This is the elephant in the room. That's not an elephant. Everybody knows it's there now. The J. Jones scandal. On October 4th, text messages surfaced showing Jones, the Democrat Attorney General candidate, making violent anti-Republican remarks, including references to 2 bullets for the GOP speaker and desecrating graves. Now, this echoes the 2016 Comey letter and the Loudoun County's 2021 school controversy, which shifted voter sentiment. Of course, you remember they were arrested, the father, who was not too happy. Big deal. Now, pre-scandal Jones, he led by 6 points. Now, Republican Jason Miyares leads by 6 per Roanoke college estimates. Now, independent voters have swung 8 points toward Republicans, mirroring, now think about this, 2021's 10-point shift. Toss-up House races in Chesterfield and Prince William are trending Republican. So a lot of this sort of paints this very different picture. You'll notice a lot of the polls are still kind of leaning on old metrics, and that in and of itself is really not up to date. Third, independent and working class voters. Polls overestimated Terry McAuliffe's independent lead in 2021 by 7 points, and Abigail Spanberger's current lead by 15. Trump's 2024 win among non-college educated whites by 28 points, and Youngkin's 3-point flip in Fairfax signal a realignment. Earl Sears now trails by just 3 points per A2 Insights, while John Reed ties Ghazala Hashmi for lieutenant governor. The House could see a net gain of 3 Republican seats. Fourth, the Charlie Kirk tragedy. Now this is a big one, and this has really moved a lot of people. There's a lot of things in motion that weren't before. On September 10th, Kirk was fatally shot at a Utah Valley University during a speech on mass shootings. The suspect, Tyler Robinson, faces federal charges. The incident sparked Project Charlie, a Turning Point USA campaign mobilizing young voters. In 2024, their efforts cut Biden's youth lead in Virginia from 30 points to 3 for Harris. This adds 3 to 4 points to Earl Sears and Reed, echoing Youngkin's 5-point youth swing in 2021. Big numbers. Finally, the murder of Irina Zarutska. I hope I got that name right. On October 22nd, the 23-year-old Ukrainian refugee was stabbed on a North Carolina train, terrible thing, by DeCarlos Brown Jr., who was a repeat offender, and freed despite 14 prior charges. This tragedy, now under federal investigation, has really amplified voter concerns about crime, raising it from 29% as a top issue, up from 22% in 2021. GOP ads criticizing soft on crime policies have eroded Spanberger's suburban support by 6 to 8 points, bolstering Miara's law and order campaign. Now, adjusting for polling errors, rural turnout, and these events, the odds shift significantly. Earl Sears has a 65% chance of winning the governorship, up 4 points. Miyares has an 80% chance for Attorney General, up 7 points. Reed holds a 60% chance for Lieutenant Governor, up 2. The House has a 70% chance of flipping Republican. Again, the House has a 70% chance of flipping Republican, 53 seats to 47 seats. A GOP trifecta, control of all 3 offices and the legislature, has a 60% likelihood. Virginia voters, polls may mislead, but your vote on November 4th from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. can shape the outcome. Override the mail-in ballot. Some people kind of voted on old metric, and now things are, some people are having buyer's remorse, I think. But override the mail-in ballots and stay informed through the Virginia Public Access Project. You can go on X with the hashtag VAElection. If this analysis resonates, subscribe to the Motley Patriot for more. Leave a comment and share with others. And thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Now, this is a new series called, this is the Motley Patriot News Desk, or From the Desk of the Motley Patriot. And I do a lot of research. It's been very helpful. I've done research with some support for these numbers with Grok, which was created by XAI. So contact me at the Motley Patriot at proton.me. That's the Motley Patriot at proton.me. TheMotleyPatriot at proton.me. Anyway, thanks for dialing in. I appreciate it. And you all have a great day. And like and subscribe. See you soon.